living large and taking charge, big boys.
Listen up, it's Dani and Tay, and we are heard. Hey y'all, welcome back to Heard the Podcast. This is Dani, and I'm joined by Lasana, another, a familiar face again. Hey. All right, so this is episode 93 of Heard the Podcast. You can listen to us on all podcast streaming platforms at Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple, Anchor, all that 93? Stuff. Huh?
Did you say 93? Did you say 93? This is episode 93?
Yeah, 93, yep.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah, episode 93, if I'm not mistaken. Episode 93, yep.
Mm-hmm. Yes, awesome.
Yes, anywho, so episode 93, yes. Make sure you guys follow us on all social media platforms, on Twitter and Instagram at Heard the Podcast, HERD the podcast. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel, HER_D the podcast. Spread the word and all that good stuff. So let's just dive on in. Mm-hmm. All right. So I wanted to start off by saying rest in peace to DMX. It was a very sudden tragedy. Yes. I know he has a history of drug addiction and things like that, but it was just really sad to it's always really sad hearing about a tragedy like this. Like, it's always sad to hear about an unnatural death.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't know. It caught me by surprise. Like, yes. It's not a death, and it's not like you're ever expecting death, so don't take it that way, but it's just not somebody I expected. I mean, he was just turning his life around. He was gaining his little weight back. He was clean.
And he did a versus with Snoop Dogg. Remember, he looked really good. I thought he
looked good. He was enjoying life, and and now it doesn't hit me. It hit me hard because, like, for me, death for anyone, especially when I see somebody trying to turn their life around and do what they gotta do, and then they die, it's like, oh my God, like, this man was literally turning his life over to God, and he just vanished off of the face of the earth. And it's Aaliyah hit me hard.
Oh yeah, I remember that day we found out.
Hit me hard, and I was young. I wasn't even old enough to understand. Mm-hmm. I mean, I was old enough to understand what death was, but not really. Like, I was still a little bit younger. So when you hear somebody die,
I believe,
in that plane crash, I felt like I lost a family member when she died. So with DMX, I understand how deep it feels to some people, that those people that came up in the late 90s that were really into DMX and his music. Like, I really understand. Like, I have one person that I follow on Facebook that's a good friend of mine, that she said she was in tears. Like, she was literally in the house crying because she looked up to him. So it really is sad. And prayers to his family, just to keep strong, and to his
every time someone of that stature passes away, the internet always acts. It's always some dumb shit that happens on the internet. Somebody, I think it was The Game or something like that. I feel like what he said was unnecessary, but he basically said, once someone passes away, that's when y'all want to start appreciating them and da 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 da. I'm like, first of all, we definitely gave DMX his flowers. That verses that he did, was it last year? We gave him his flowers. I think we always appreciated DMX.
It was always appreciated.
Exactly. The thing is, like, we can't appreciate them every single day and dick ride them every single day of their life. You know what I'm saying? And of course, when they suddenly pass away, we're going to remember the good times. We're going to remember why we love DMX. I hate people say things like that. Oh, now you want to appreciate him because he passed away? No, we passed away suddenly. We didn't know. We didn't see it coming.
I feel like it was bad timing, and not even bad timing. I feel like it shouldn't have been said at all, honestly, because how does that correlate? That doesn't who didn't respect him? Who didn't give him his flowers?
Exactly. His peers,
his while he was alive.
All that.
We gave him his 10s, but he just had to put himself in the equation. And I just feel like when nobody's really paying any mind to you, then you do things like that. So he's just a non-factor anyways to me, because I can't even tell you one song that The Game song saying. I'm not even lying to you. Not one. Not one.
11 top. I'm gonna shine until my heart stop and envy me. I'm rap's MVP, and I ain't going nowhere so you can get to know me. You know that joint?
You
know that joke, 50 Cent.
Not with you singing it like that. You ain't even know it.
Let's get into the topics like that. All right, so listen. Here we go. All right, so some things happened on the internet in the past few days, and this is the thing. I want to give out my condolences to Taylor and her family. She's obviously absent on this episode, so we've been kind of lagging on posting things, and we've been both really been busy, and then she's dealing with her family issues right now. So hopefully she'll be back soon. But this is what I've grasped so far. So are you familiar with the rapper Cupcake?
I am actually. I stumbled across Cupcake. It was weird. I don't think I was looking for her at all. I wasn't looking for the girl, but she stumbled across a YouTube search somehow. And I remember being like, she's so raw. Like,
what year was this?
Girl, this might have been shit. Because that was the 33rd, 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 the album with that. I'm trying to think what year that was. That might have been 16. That might have been late 16 when I came across Cupcake. And she was just like, she was such a gem, but nobody knew. No, I did never, nobody, she's not mainstream. She's not a mainstream girl. So it's like, she was just hidden under the flaps of.
I feel like Cupcake, she's not a quote unquote mainstream girl, but everybody knows her low key. Like everyone
she's
low key knows who she is. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing. I haven't really gotten into her. I heard so she got into like a little back and forth with Sukiyana or whatever. So I heard some of that, and then I went to go do some research on her like a few months ago actually, and I listened to some things, and she's very aggressive and things like that. I feel like it's I mean, for me, I wouldn't listen to her on a regular basis. But I recognize the talent that's there. But just for me, I just wouldn't want to, listen to her on a regular basis. But so this is the thing. So she went on Twitter, and the thing is, like, she reminds me of Azalea Banks when it comes to going viral. She goes viral only when she disses people or like says.
And this is Cupcake, or
this is Cupcake. So she only goes viral when she goes on Twitter and disses somebody or said something controversial or whatever. So she went viral because she said that female rap is boring right now. So she tweeted something like that, and then So some people said like, oh, are you shading Cardi, Megan, and Doja or whatever? And she said, I don't have to shade anyone. I'm direct. I'll at your fave and tell them exactly how I feel if I felt away. Once again, female rap is very boring right now and mediocre. I stand on what I said, and not a soul gonna do nothing about it. Now what? And then also someone named Akbar. I guess Akbar is a rapper, I guess. I don't even know who that is. I guess she's on Love Hip Hop now. I don't know. She's like a reality girl.
To say, she was on Love and Hip Hop. I saw something about her. She had lost a ton of weight.
Yeah,
and she was twerking. She was twerking on Chet Hanks.
Yeah, she got like a surgery done. I forgot what it's called. It's like this surgery she got for weight loss. But she said something similar. I guess I don't even know who she is. I haven't heard one song. People were saying like, "Girl, you can sit this one out. No one cares about you." So whatever. About Akbar.
Oh, I was basically going to say what
Cupcake said, and she was kind of like pandering to the, how people always bring up female rap and they want to say, oh yeah, Nicki's gone, so it's boring. All these girls are not Nicki. This things like that. She was basically pandering to the Barbs because she wants a Nicki feature. Basically, that's what I got from it, honestly. But yeah, so
she might not be wanting a feature though. She might just really just be like, she just might just be a stan. I don't really think it always has to come from a place of, oh, I want a feature. I think maybe she just bored, and like honestly,
the thing I'm talking about Akbar. I'm not talking about Cupcake right now. I'm talking about Akbar.
Oh, you talking about
yeah.
But either way, like I'm saying, like it still might not even be that. Now, from her case,
I believe Cupcake genuinely feels this way. I do.
Yeah, it's boring to her. Like she wants something new. She wants something different, and Cupcake definitely brings something new to the table. And I understand slightly where you say you can't really listen to her every day, because I can't. I have to be in a Cupcake mood because Cupcake is a very raw and very like she's explicit. So for me, only because I'm just not really into like the real explicit rap, it's a lot. But she has a way of like with her beats and like the production of her songs, it can bring you in. And I'm big on songs. The biggest thing for me is the beat and the way the song is produced. Like if you get me off of the beat and the way it's produced, like the words could be banana, and I would still be like, oh, this is Frank. You know what I'm saying? So for her, I think that's what she has. But I think because she's so explicit is why she's not mainstream. And
you think so?
She may not even. Yeah, and she may not even really want to be mainstream, honestly,
Do you
Danny.
think so, Lasana? Do you think so? Because there's a lot of girls out here that are super explicit. They get mad at them for saying wops and wop bop a loop bop and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think Megan Thee Stallion is super, super, super vulgar.
And I
So
think that Cupcake had decided that she just don't want her music to be censored. And so with that being, she might not be able to be mainstream. They might have told her like, okay, well then we can't work with you because
or Lasana, or maybe it's just something about her that's not that maybe people think
mainstream worthy.
Take and use that, because it's not just about your talent. It is about, you know, are you quote unquote marketable or whatever. But the thing is, some people, you know, it just doesn't pop when it comes to the masses, I guess. But also to Lasana, like, I don't believe every single artist when they say, oh, I don't want to be mainstream, oh, I don't want to da 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 da, when they're actually not. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if you could be mainstream, you would want to be. For the most part, that's what I feel like with some people. I don't believe every single person when they say they don't want to be mainstream. You know, and honestly, I think there are. And honestly, I think her saying this, I do believe her, and I do think that there's something in what she's saying, but also I feel like it's partially frustration, because, you know, sometimes you can get frustrated when you feel like you're more talented than the girls in the forefront, but you're not being appreciated. I feel like it's a little bit of that sprinkled in here too, honestly.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, to me, she just gives me underground. She screams underground. I just never seen her try to be like this big person, but she was dropping these EPs, and it was like, oh, okay, all right, and then it was just like that, but that was it. It wasn't like, oh, and I know she's respected. I know she's respected in the industry, just from like the way that she operates and the way that, you know, some of the artists that have said things about Cupcake before in the past, but I don't know. I don't really know how I ultimately feel about her music. I haven't had enough yet. Like I've heard some things, but I feel like I need to hear more.
Nothing really grabbed me, honestly, Lasana. Nothing grabbed me at all. I don't mind the vulgarity at all. Nothing really grabbed me about it. But
that's the thing. Like, I can't stand the vulgarity, but I'd be loving the production of the songs. Like
the thing about things like this, I feel like a lot of times they just need to put it in the music. Like, stop complaining about you not being the it girl. Like, put it in the music. Like, she goes viral when she diss. Go ahead, make another diss song about somebody. Right. Don't keep tweeting things, and then also I also, like, you know, yeah, there may be girls out there that you're more talented than, but I totally disagree with the comment of female rap being very boring right now, because I think female rap right now is the most exciting that has been in a long time. Like, the girls are giving a budget. And when it comes to visual, when it comes to the girls are giving a budget, when it comes to visuals, when it comes to all that stage choreography, all that shit, I think female rap is super exciting right now, in my opinion.
So who excites you? Like, who?
Megan excites me. Doja Cat excites me. Cardi excites me. I love watching the Cardi B video because I know it's going to give me a budget. I love watching Doja Cat perform on award shows.
Am I out of place to say that I really don't classify Doja as a rapper?
You're not out of place, and it's arguable. It's arguable.
Yeah, it definitely is.
It's arguable. Yeah. So okay. So I'll say Megan excites me. Her songs excite me. Her videos excite me. Cardi B excites me. Her fashion excites me. Her videos excite me. Her stage performances excite me. Who else excites me? Rico Nasty. I get excited when I see her do something on a video or a song. Who else excites me? Because the thing is, like, it's a plethora of girls out right now that are different. And they give you art. I think it's super exciting right now. They give you more than what the guys are giving. Honestly, it's exciting. I don't think it's boring at all. I would definitely because there's so many different girls out. If you want the punk rock girl, you can have Rico. If you want the hood trap girl that raps like 3 6 Mafia. There you got Megan. If you want the fun social media girl that still makes good songs, Cardi. You know what I'm saying? You have so many different girls. If you're in between pop and hip hop, you can go with Doja. You know what I'm saying? It's so many different girls out there. I feel like I think it's exciting. It's more exciting than it was back in 2012 or 08 or whatever.
Right. And I think the thing now is that female rap is the thing now. It's what's in. Mm-hmm. And I feel like we're going to I don't know what's next. I don't know what's going to be the next new trend, because female rap could be coming. And I'm not saying that it is coming to an end, but once that trend is over of the female rap, like what's next? Like what are we pushing
I don't think
next?
it's a trend, Lasana. I really think
you don't think so. You don't think it's just like a spur of the moment thing?
No, there's more and more girls coming out. Because I wanted to bring up and I was watching Armand Wiggins as well. And he was talking about the new girls like Bia and Lakia and all that stuff. And it's a lot of new girls coming in. Erica Banks is coming through. We got Mulatto, we got Flo Milli. It's a lot of new girls coming out. And I feel like it's a movement, because people are opening doors. Because like I said, when it was just Nicki, a lot of labels were scared to sign girls because they didn't know if there was going to be a good investment. But now that we're seeing that it's a good investment, it's going to keep on coming.
But is it really a good investment?
It is. What you mean?
I mean, you don't feel like Nicki can like just disqualify all of the bitches off of just like one drop? Like
no,
you don't think that anymore?
No, I don't. It's too many girls going number one too many times. Cardi, Megan's always in the top 5 or top 10.
Well, Cardi will always be Nicki's direct competition, but
I feel like when Megan drops music, she always charts on the Hot 100. Let me look on Google right now. Let me see how many entries Megan got right now. Girls like Cardi and Megan, they're always going to chart. Even Sweetie, she'll be probably number 75, but she'll still be on Hot 100. No shade, no shade, no tea. She'll be on Hot 100. It's always first of all, hip hop in general. The top 10 is majority hip hop or black artists. Period. So Up is number 4 right now. Let me hold on. Let me do a search on Megan the Stalliano. Megan has also another thing too. Another reason why these girls ain't going nowhere is because a lot of the pop people, the pop girls and the pop guys, they're grabbing the black rapper girls on their songs. So Megan is number 25 with Maroon 5 for Beautiful Mistakes. She's also number 40 for Crybaby with The Baby. And then she's also number 84 with Body.
Hey.
And let me see, Doja has 2 entries with Sweetie is number 14 on the Billboard with Best Friend with Doja Cat. And
She my best friend.
And Doja Cat is also number 41 with Streets. That's her last project that still charts. So these girls ain't going nowhere.
And she is dragging Streets out because Streets.
No, TikTok is dragging Streets out because
Streets has been out for a long
years. I
remember when I first played that. Single. You remember? I think you were over here when I first played.
I probably was when I was
Alante
living there.
And then was over
2
here.
years ago. Yes.
Alante kept saying, "I love this song. I play it again." I was like, boy, I was like, because that's when I had first heard Streets, and that was like what, a year, maybe some more ago.
It was a cute little 2 years ago.
2 years,
Hot Pink came out in like 2019, I think.
And it's amazing how she's able to, but see, only certain people can do that. And the only other person that reminds me of that is, of course, my fave, because Anti still charting, and she's doing all of these things and creating all these accolades, and that album came out a whole friggin' 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm saying, like, she can put something out on. She can start to promote. What's that other song that she have on there? And people will be going fucking nuts, but that song was out. You know what I'm saying? It's a cover. So
Donald Glover, Childish Gambino, he did a cover on that. It was bomb.
On that same song?
Yes, he did a cover.
Yeah, because that was a Tiny Tempa or something was the original.
And then also Miguel did a cover to Kiss It Better.
I heard that. I actually
Yes.
saw the live rendition of that.
Yes.
And I liked it.
Yeah.
I
But the
loved
thing
it.
is, Lasana, we're gonna get to this next topic. Another
Yes.
thing, the reason why things are so successful when it comes to music and things is because of TikTok, is because of the audience, because of the fans.
Definitely.
But before I get to that topic, I wanted to also say that, you know, a lot of times when these girls go on Twitter and like talk shit about these female rappers, just put it in the music. And I'm tired of I'm also, this might be off topic, but I'm tired of JT and them getting on Twitter and complaining about dumb shit. If you don't drop a freestyle, we were screaming free JT forever for 2 years, and you dropped that one little freestyle when you got out, and that's it. No, keep
that's it.
Keep coming. You keep because she complains. I had to unfollow her on Twitter because I'm like, girl, sis, you doing too much. I can't. It's just you childish. You childish.
Yeah, most of them are. Grow up
Like
a little bit.
like put it in the music. Drop some freestyles, bro. Because we all said that you were the rapper of the City Girls. Drop some freestyles. Put it in the music. You think it's boring? You think whatever's boring? Okay, put it in the music. Cupcake. Drop another freestyle.
Right.
Talk
about how the rap
drop a
is
freestyle.
boring.
You know I'm not gonna listen to it. Drop a freestyle. If you it's so boring to you, be a rapper. Seriously, be a rapper. Rap about it.
Oh my gosh, too funny. Yeah, the rap girls, Lord, it's so many of them. I can't even keep up. But
were you did you see Cardi B's Double XL cover story?
I did not. I saw a lot of. I was looking at the photos and stuff, but I didn't really.
Her team is amazing. Okay. So one of her they quoted her. One of the things that she said in her cover story that everyone was talking about was that she says that she doesn't feel like she has to look out for like every woman in music. She doesn't feel like she has to like get along with every female rapper. She quotes, it says, "I don't have to look out for you because you're a woman." Because her thing was like, why do I have to be nice to you? Why do I have to do things with you? And you low key probably don't even like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, why I have to look out for all the new girls and do parties with them if they don't really like me in real life? You know, like, I don't have to always do it because you're a girl, you know?
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't feel the need to like always support you because you're another rapper. She doesn't feel like she has to usher you in all the time because you're just a girl. You know, like she wants it to be genuine.
I actually don't really disagree with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't disagree with it at all. Like, I mean, I'm not saying that she should just be like, oh, well, I hate all the new girls or anything like that. But at the same time, it shouldn't be, it's not a requirement. It's her choice if she decides that she wants to like you or be with you. And that's the other thing about the industry too. Like, they'll make you work with people sometimes and you don't even like them. And then you gotta be in a separate studio. You gotta be in a separate fucking, you know, on set. You gotta be in a separate fucking, you know, set.
You can have a whole like, top 5 song with somebody you probably never met them before,
and have them say hi, bye, cry, sigh, die.
You probably just met them at the damn award show, accepting your award together.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
the first time y'all met in person.
I couldn't even imagine how uncomfortable some of these people be because they got to put on facades in front of us, the buyers, and they don't even really like the people that they working with.
But it's a business move.
And it's business. That's what I'm saying. Like, money talk. You can hate a bitch fucking guts, but you got to be on in front of that camera like, hey girl.
But someone like Cardi, she don't got to collab with you. She don't have to. Because, like, if she collab with you, she doing you a favor. And that's why I understand. That's why I partially understand why Nicki don't be fucking around with girls in public like that, because they use her for that success. Because I thought it was kind of, you might disagree with me, but I thought it was kind of weird all of a sudden when City Girls was like, yeah, I want to do a song with Nicki Minaj. Like, since when? You know what I'm saying? But I mean that's no shade.
No, like, I get it. I do get it.
Yeah.
Everybody and you will see that trend amongst the musicians. Like, they'll say, oh, well, I would love to do a song with someone, so I'd love to do a song with so with this person, because at the same time that's like paying homage, or that's like saying, hey, like, I really look up to this person. Like, I would love to do, you know, a collaboration with them. By the way, Rihanna said she would do a collaboration with Carisha. So I'm a little excited because I'm like, okay, well,
I wonder why she left out JT.
Nah, I don't know about that, but I'm like, Carisha had posted it's gonna be a Savage Summer all 2021. So I don't know if that's like a hint to like maybe there's a collab.
Rihanna been saying, let's not even go there.
She'd been saying that since 2018 that she was going to release music in 2019. Then in 2019, she said definitely 2020 for sure. And then 2020, she said, okay, maybe 2021. Like she really carried us for a whole like
3 years.
Like, 3 years. Well, 3 years, honestly, because we had to give Anti at
like
least
a 2 year, like a 2 years.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So,
you know, the
it's like
festivals
you
and
played
things like
with us
that.
for a whole fucking 3 years. We are almost post-pandemic and you still playing with us. Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm really
And
in
I
my
know she
feelings
got some
about
stuff
it.
in the vault by now. She
Girl,
probably recorded
I
about 100
know that
songs.
I think honestly, and we're going to get back on topic after I say this, but I honestly feel like, and this is no shade, no tea to my own artist, but I feel like she just is a person who is aware of the times. She's aware of what people like. She's aware of what's trendy. And I feel like for her, not saying that she has to be on every trend, but I feel like she's just very smart when it comes to like, okay, where are we at musically now in the world? What's being accepted? Am I going to go against the grain? Like Anti was going against the grain. So now people are looking to her like, okay, what is she going to do this time to blow our minds? Because Anti was just like completely not Rihanna. Not the Rihanna that we knew. Anti was Robin. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't Rihanna. So like, what is she going to do now to wow us? And I think that's where the pressure comes on her point. Now she's like, okay, I can't just put anything out. I have to now creatively find a way to captivate these people and to keep them liking my music. So if I put anything out there that they're going to carry me. So I need to.
Or Lasana, or she knows that if she starts putting out music, she has to commit to the promotion and the rollout.
And that too, because if she don't promote it, then what happens?
If you drop a song and then you post a damn lipstick, we're not going to care about the damn lipstick. We want the damn song.
Because she ain't really promote Anti, and that's still charting. So
she did.
She didn't promote Anti at all. Like she promoted Anti like the first week it dropped, and after that, all that shit happened with Tidal. She was not promoting that album no more.
Yes, she was. She was going on tour. She had a whole Anti tour, and she had that.
Well, then she had. Yeah, I guess that's still technically promotion, but I mean, to me, a tour is not really promotion. Like,
yes, it is. A tour is like promotion.
A tour is like I just want to see my fave. Like
a tour is promotion. A tour is definitely promotion. Lasana. Tour is promotion and a bag.
Well, she got a bag, 2 tours. She got paid 2 tours. Like it wasn't like
right. But she
got
paid to tour and she got paid from touring. She got paid to tour and paid from touring. And niggas go home.
How you get 2 bags in one?
Niggas go home listen to Anti some more. That's promotion. That's all. Yeah,
it is promotion.
Touring and shows and performing. That's promotion. Yeah.
You're right. She promoted it. She promoted it. But that album is just timeless. Like
it is timeless. So wait, are you familiar with he goes by Scott, the Scott Edit on Instagram. He does Rico Nasty's makeup a lot.
I don't, but do tell.
Yes, so he does a lot of Rico Nasty's makeup. And so he's a celebrity MUA. And so Normani, I don't know if you caught this, but Normani, she posted some new photos on her Instagram. And let me see. And it was a young lady, a photographer. I guess she's friends with Scott, the Scott Edit. Let me see. Her name is let me look up her name. Sorry, hold on. I think it's her Instagram name is Exquisite Eye, I think. Oh shit. She's a photographer. Brianna Holt. Yeah. So her Instagram is exquisite_eye. She recently took some photos of Normani. And they're beautiful photos. I believe I think Scott, he's from the DMV area. But yeah, I think he's from the DMV. But yeah, so Exquisite Eye, she took photos of Normani, beautiful photos. And Normani posted them and she didn't tag her as the photographer. And so Scott, he went viral because he went on Instagram Live and said, he's tired of celebrities not tagging, not crediting the team, not tagging the makeup artist, not tagging the photographer and this and that. Y'all quick to tag these rich white designers, but y'all don't tag the Black people that are helping y'all out too, putting you on and being a part of your team and this and that. And he was saying like, yeah, this is, these pictures, this was the first
quick question.
This is the first time Normani looked good in a long time and this and that. But,
right. Is it these pictures, but she got the black one?
Yes.
She looks good.
Yeah. Here's the thing though. here's the thing though, and I want to hear what you have to say, because I was kind of on the fence about this.
Yeah.
So Normani, she didn't credit the girl on her fic pictures, but Normani usually credits her photographer, and I know that they're close friends. Blair Caldwell, he takes a lot of her photos. So Normani takes beautiful photos. Her whole page is beautiful. Like, she takes really nice photos. So I didn't understand the part where he was like, "Yeah, this is the first time she looked good in a long time." She looks good all the time to me.
All the time to me.
And then to me, and also, you know, she usually tags her photographer, her makeup artist, and the stylist. But again, you know, she's close with them. So I guess because they're friends, okay. But here's the thing. So my understanding, Normani hired the girl to take the photos. So the girl got paid for that, right? So there's a lot of mixed reviews, and even in the comments of the neighborhood talk, you know, there's some people that saying like, "Oh, you know, she paid, you know, if I pay you, I don't have to credit you. You know, I hired you for this job. I paid you, whatever." And then some people said, you know, you're supposed to tag your team, give credit to your team, this and that. Okay. So for me, because I'm a graphic designer, that's my day job. That's my career. That's who I am at the core.
Right.
I've done freelance things with people, even with like this freelance for like friends, or like for people in a hood rapper or some shit or something like this. I've done freelance before, and you know, I'll get paid for it. For me, if they don't tag me in the post that I created for them, me personally, I don't get upset because I got paid for the job. The thing is, when you produce good work and the product is good, people are going to ask you who did that anyway. So I get clientele from word of mouth regardless, because I did, even if you didn't tag me, I did that post, niggas like it, and niggas ask you who did that, and you point them to me because I did that shit.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why for me personally, as a creative, and when I'm hired to do a freelance opportunity, I don't get upset at that. For me, I don't, because you paid me for it. And what I did for you, I know if I produce good content, niggas gonna ask you who did it, and you gonna tell them it's me because I did the shit. It's my work.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
You're gonna have to tell.
I have that. I built that reputation regardless. And also, you know, I don't really like when, and I understand, you know, he's frustrated or whatever, but I don't really like when, you know, people do that, because you're tarnishing your brand. So now people aren't going to work with you because they know that you're going to go, if you get upset with me, you're going to go and make a post on Instagram, you're
and bitch about it,
and you're going to go in the shade room. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be on the shade room. So that's why I didn't like that. But on the other hand, these celebrities, they are quick to post Givenchy or Louis Vuitton in their posts. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like a on the fence thing for me. But for me, I don't really.
It's a catch-22. Like I just feel like it's one of those situations where it's like, it's not. It would be nice if you tag me, but if you're giving me a bag, to make you look good, ultimately, I'm not. The first thing on my mind, I'm not thinking, "Oh, I hope she tagged me so that everybody else can." No, I'm not thinking like that, because for me, that comes from a sense of greed, and that's like, "Oh, you just want her to. Oh, I paid you already, but you want me to tag you."
Yeah.
And then so that everybody else can want to use you, just so that you can up your bag. And that's fine, up your bag. But your work is going to speak for itself. Right. This wasn't intentional. This was just me posting some pictures.
And maybe she don't even know you like that. She tags her friends. She works with her makeup artist since Fifth Harmony. So yeah, she's going to tag her makeup artist. She's been working with her photographer since Fifth Harmony. So yeah, she's going to tag her photographer. She's working with her stylist since they're friends now. They that's why, you know, Cardi B has over 200 million freaking followers. She tags Tokyo Styles not because you know she wants Tokyo to get clout, but because that's her friend. Like, they work together a lot. So yeah, I'm gonna tag him because we're friends now, basically. You know, I mean,
Cardi B has 200 million followers.
I mean, I was exaggerating, but she probably do. Let me see. Hold on Instagram. Hold on, let me see. Damn near shit.
87.
Oh my bad, 87.7. Well, whatever. Combined, Twitter, Instagram, whatever, YouTube, whatever. I'm just combining.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. So for me, I'm just not.
I don't feel like it's a necessary to have to. To me, it's a nice gesture, but I don't feel like I have to do it every time.
Because at that point, if I feel required to tag you, then shit, I should be getting this service done for free.
For free, let's freelance then.
Because the thing is, like, she might even know that Exquisite Eye. And again, the Exquisite Eye girl, her name is Brianna Holt. she wasn't the one that said something. It was the Scott Scott that said it. So I guess maybe they're friends. I don't know how he knows her. I don't know. Maybe he did her makeup. I don't know. But she didn't say it. Scott said it. So, but it's just I don't think I don't
I know.
because the thing is, I'm a creative too, and I want to be on your side because you're a creative as well. But it's just like I'm not really with this one, and I feel like I'm not really saying the most popular thing right now. But I don't care. It's how I feel,
and it's okay. It's okay to have a opposing opinion. Like you have to speak your mind and your truth, and that's how it's like. He spoke his truth. He felt like she should have tagged him. And she probably didn't even, and it probably wasn't intentional. She probably just didn't have to, she probably wasn't even thinking about that. She was like, I'm about to post these cute pictures that they took of me. Yes, he beat my face. Yes, she took these badass photos of me. She probably wasn't thinking, oh, well, I'm not about to tag him.
Right.
Oh, so it's not coming from a place of intent. So when you're calling them out,
she probably didn't even have the damn girl's Instagram.
And that's what I'm saying. If you're going to call out something like that, make sure that you could have easily, if you felt that way, you was on her face. So if you were that close to her, you could have definitely been like, hey, Normani.
He probably got fired on site. Child, no.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, Normani, is it okay if I can get tagged or something? Like, I mean, talk to her. Don't go put her on blast on Instagram because you feel some type of way because you didn't get tagged, but you still walking away with a whole bag. Because I'm pretty sure it wasn't cheap. I'm pretty sure that
he probably didn't do her makeup, but I just feel like
he probably didn't, but I'm just saying.
He's probably the girl's friend.
I don't know.
I just feel like it wasn't that. I feel like I'm not on him. I'm not with him on this one. Yeah.
Talking about Normani, I'm ready for her to drop something because she
tweeted some shit, some bullshit the other day, and I'm like, girl, I roll my eyes so hard. She was like,
between her and Rihanna, I don't know who
oh my gosh. She was like, oh my gosh, y'all, this song right now. Oh my gosh, y'all, girl, if you don't.
I'm not excited.
Posting studio pictures with Scott Storch. Okay, release the link?
Where's the music? Give me a sample. Give me a beat. Give me a.
She did put out a little sample though, like a couple months ago.
The lullaby. I'm not playing with her. She better not come out with no motherfucking lullaby. I took myself. Go tonight. Shut up. Look what you made me do. Bitch, no. I'm not trying to be put to bed. I'm trying to dance and move my body. And she want to come out with some lullabies and shit.
No, the little things she posted on Instagram the little Aaliyah sample that she posted.
What did she sample?
The Aaliyah sample.
What sample? But what song?
It was the I think it was.
Maybe I missed it.
Hold on.
I must have missed that one because I definitely would have been a fan of it. You playing it?
Just be cautious about it. I wanna give up.
Oh, I like that.
Okay. That joint. Yeah.
That's a song that she's getting ready to drop.
I guess so, but she posted this. She posted this on February 13th.
A lot of that for that to be a sample.
You said what?
So she played a lot of that for it to be not a sample, but for it to be a
snippet.
A snippet, you know what I'm saying? You was play a snippet
because we was cussing her out. That's why.
She probably say, "Oh, damn, let me get them something." Damn, here. That's how she literally said. Damn, here. She gave you a little piece. Rihanna ain't even say, "Damn, here." She just said, "Whatever." Hold on.
She said, "Y'all gonna wait. Y'all gonna wait." Well, you know what? No, because Rihanna been dropping albums for every year since freaking 2000.
She said it's time for me to take a break. I've been dropping the album every year, sometimes months apart. So she's like, no, literally, like at one point felt like it was like months apart.
Yeah, like 6 months or something like that. Yeah,
January then December she dropped her album. Like, girl, I understand. Take a break, live your life, do what you gotta do.
Live your life.
We got to have another one for her and talk about her and ASAP Rocky though. Ooh. Because that definitely needs to be. Do
you want to cover that real quick after the Keri Hilson topic? We going?
Yes. Okay. Let's go.
Just one more thing before we get to the.
Okay. We just be jumping off topic, jumping back on topic.
It's fun. I love it. It's raw.
But I love
it's uncut.
Yeah, because we just go where our minds go.
All right, listen. All right. Speaking of credit, though, So we're gonna give her credit. The guy, I don't even know this man. I don't even know Mooski. She's a runner. She's a track star.
Okay. I didn't know he was.
So
I just knew his song. I
so
have no
the
idea who he
so
was.
the it went viral on TikTok because this guy named City Boy J, he made up the track star song or whatever. And so he was mad because Mooski, I don't even like saying this man's name. The rapper Mooski or singer or whomever, he dropped the video for Trackstar and he had Coil Ray in it or whatever. It was cute. I saw a snippet of it, but everybody was mad because it was like, why didn't he have City Boy J in the video? He's the one that made the damn dance. And it was people in the video like kind of doing a dance a little bit. And so like people were saying like, oh, he ain't having a video because he's gay. He ain't want a gay dude in this video. That's so messed up and blah, blah, blah. And like he even did a damn interview. The City Boy J, the TikToker, he even did a damn interview in DC he was on a damn DC radio station talking to L'Oreal about about Mooski not having him in his video.
I feel like so this is how I feel about it.
Hold on, let me play you the clip. It was a clip because L'Oreal asked the rapper. What I don't even know if I should call him a rapper. I really don't know who is he, a rapper, a singer? I don't know. Is he singing on the song? I don't even know.
Right.
But so here's what they asked him on this is L'Oreal from the what is this Morning Hustle radio show in DC. Hold on, here you go.
We reached out to everybody. We thank everybody that created content or anything for Trackstar. We definitely appreciate that.
Okay, so that's what he had to say. So if it's true or what did you said you didn't speak to him?
Well, he clearly didn't answer your question. So it's like he went past it's like every other video. Like I said, I have my own energy coming out, and you guys will see what exactly from every point of view where I'm coming from. I don't want to block.
We reached out.
Yeah. So.
Ooh, shady boobs. Because he said he reached out to everyone, but I missed that call, baby girl.
Yeah, he didn't answer the question. Yeah, I think it was homophobia. I ain't gonna hold you. But I mean,
it probably was. It probably was that he was uncomfortable with him because of the lifestyle that he chooses to live.
They could have flashed him a little bit in the video real quick. Just do a little strut in the video, and that's a little cameo, a little flicker. So
let me be the bad guy for a quick second. Be the bad guy for a quick second because I have to stand in my truth. I honestly don't feel like there's anything wrong with him not wanting the guy in his video because it is his video. That is his choice. That's his opinion. He doesn't have to be forced to want to do anything that anybody wants him to do. Two, I feel like if that was the case, own it.
Own it.
Don't
at least
be like, oh well, we reached out to everybody because you don't want to ruffle feathers. If you're going to ruffle the feathers, ruffle them. So if you're saying that you didn't, literally, this is how I feel. Stand in your truth. So if you're saying that you didn't, if you don't want the guy in your video, explain.
That's clearly what it was. They could have easily reached out to him because the song went viral because of the dance, because of that guy. That we all know that song because of TikTok, because of he made that dance. He made that song go viral.
And to me, honestly, like I said, like it's his choice. It's up to him whether or not he wanted. And for me, honestly, I was not going to make a video of something and then go completely against the grain. I just felt like the song had already been promoted so much they didn't even need a video. But you just caused more controversy on yourself because now you put out a video and you didn't even include the person that made this song what it is.
Right.
And so for me, like I said, it's his choice. That's fine. It's okay. But don't get on an interview and try to sugarcoat or try to, we reached out to everybody. No, you didn't.
He dodged the question.
And there was a reason why you didn't, because to me, all it's going to boil down to, and all we're going to see as people around you is that it's homophobia. You didn't want a gay person in your video. You didn't want to deal with him, or you didn't want to cut him in or anything, or you didn't want to have to pay him out. It could have been a number of things why he didn't want to bring that man in there. Because once he got involved in that would have either what's the boy name? City Boy J would have probably. Is City Boy J the rapper or is Mooski the rapper?
Mooski's the rapper. City Boy J
right.
is
so
the
City Boy J probably
would
have. Once you coming in business wise and they're putting you in a video and all that, there's a lot that goes into that.
I'm gonna be the bad guy too. Damn it.
Okay.
Ain't nobody put a gun up to City Boy J's head and make him do a dance to that damn song. He genuinely
And
liked the
that's
song.
see exactly.
He genuinely liked the song, and he made a dance to it.
He made a
He
dance,
wanted
that's
to go viral on TikTok on his own.
Right. So why should I be obligated to put you in my song?
Like you say, Lasana, stand in your shit. You and want him in your video. Period. Say that. Don't say,
And
oh, don't dodge
like,
it. Sugarcoat it.
And
no.
that will cancel this whole thing out. There won't be no debate on it because you would have already
said what you said.
You know what I'm saying? You would already say how you felt. And then City Boy J could have responded and said, okay, well, he didn't want me his song, whatever, and go about his business. But City Boy J don't have nothing to worry about because you already got a limelight off the song. You already got your, what you wanted or what you may not have wanted from the song, but now you got a little bit of fame because people have seen you on TikTok or whatever. And you can carry on about your day. Maybe that could be your thing. You could just make dances to songs and just be the TikTok dance person or something.
He still has clout. He still has clout at the end of the day. We still know
you still got pull. So just do what you got to do. You got interviews and shit. Like you do what you got to do. I feel like it's not as deep for us to really be debating that, but I can see where it would get that way because we're in a era now where the LGBT QZ
not QZ. I can't.
I'm not saying that I'm not. I'm saying they because I don't get easily offended, but they get easily offended. Mm-hmm. So it's like if anything happens, it's like, oh my god, they're homophobic.
But also they call it how it because I think he's being homophobic. I do, but like
I'm saying, how do you know that that's what it is?
If a girl made the song go viral, if a girl did make the dance, you would have that damn girl in the video. Come on,
but you don't know that. You don't know that, so you can't say that. And that's where the issue's coming from, is that people are feeling like he's obligated to do it. And I'm saying, even if it was a girl involved, maybe the label, maybe the team just was like, no, we don't want to have to give this person a cut of anything. Like,
what you mean? They had Coil Ray in the damn video.
I don't know, girl. Like, maybe that's just who they wanted to be in there. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they knew her, or maybe they just already had a plan or something. I don't know, but I just feel like it's a sticky situation because either way you look at it, you can look in it and scream homophobia, but at the same time, he might not have been being homophobic. He might have just probably following directions of his team, or you know what I'm saying? Like, or maybe he just didn't want to get this person a cut, or maybe he just didn't want. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to call bad on him because I don't know. I can't make assumptions. We can assume, but I can't be like, oh, well, he's definitely homophobic because he didn't want me. That's what people are going to first go to because that's what we've been trained to think. Like, oh, it's homophobia because he's gay. He don't want to. No, it might not even be that. And it might be another explanation coming out because you know how they like to drag shit. So there might be an explanation coming further down the line where he might say, oh, no, I'm not homophobic. I got cousins that's gay and I don't do that. And it's not about that. It's not about the cancel culture, blah, 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 blah. You know how they do damage control.
Anywho.
But anyways. Let me stop because I don't think they're going to be ready to add the boys. Because they be real ready on Instagram. You know, I posted
on YouTube. Today. They be going on YouTube. It be YouTube comments, bro. They be
YouTubing me down. I posted something on Instagram today. No, a couple days ago about DMX and how the family was saying that he had took the COVID shot and that's how he got the heart attack. And they sent me some type of thing. Talk about this is false advertisement. Hey, it's just your first strike. I'm like, my first strike. When did they start doing this?
Instagram?
I thought this was a democratic society. What happened?
Instagram that said that?
That was Instagram.
They sent you a warning?
A warning, yes. Like a warning. Like they were like, oh, you posted false information. This is your first shot. I was like, I've never seen this before. Like, see, that's what happened when you try to be woke on Instagram. People don't want you to know the truth, so they start blocking your shit and doing all that. What? How you gonna cite? Give me a citation and talk about some, this is your first warning. No, I'm gonna continue to post how I feel. You got me fucked up. But anyways, go ahead. So what's next? I know we gotta talk about K&B. You laughing? You over there laughing shit? I'm dead ass serious. How you get a citation on Instagram? That don't even make sense. I'm thinking I got a like or something. I go up to the screen. Right hand
Shut
of my
up, bro.
screen.
I can't do this. Okay. Woo! All right, so no, I be getting the same shits though when I be posting something with music on. They be like, nope, blocked in 12 countries. I'm like, damn. Okay.
No, not in 12.
No, it'd be a whole list of countries. I'm like, I never heard of this place before. Where's this country at? But anyway, all right, so Lord. So Keri Hilson was on this Baltimore. She was on 92Q Jams in Baltimore. She was on the Middays with Persia show.
Okay.
And they asked her about Beyonce, child. And now this is the thing. Before we even get into this, I just want to say this. For me, I don't know how you feel. I really do want Keri Hilson to make a return to music because I think her pen game is amazing. She has a beautiful voice. She's beautiful. Stage presence, but whatever.
I'm about to say stage presence is a little.
But when it comes to writing and
she
songs,
definitely give a good visual though.
Yeah, she does. I've been wanting Keri Hilson to make her return. I've been wanting the Beehive to like let up on whatever thing they had against her. But anyway, so the Middays with Persia. So the interviewer, she asked Keri Hilson, would you ever do a Beyonce collab in the future? I know it was actually, I'm gonna play it right now.
So yeah. It's been some years since all of this Beyonce drama and stuff like that. If you had the opportunity to collaborate with Beyonce, would you maybe do something? Even if it's not on a record, like in a movie or whatever it may be. Yeah, sure. Absolutely. She actually has introduced herself. It was a gracious moment. I appreciated it. I feel like she understood what had happened, what had transpired, and there was a bit of healing in that moment when we met. And I think I take her as a very intuitive kind of soul, as am I. And I think that it would be probably a very fun experience to do.
Okay, I'm not gonna play all of it, but you see how she was carefully choosing her words because she was like, "Look, I ain't."
And I was gonna say that, so I felt like
she was breathing real carefully. She was like, "Okay, now."
I seen the clip, and I said to myself, "I said she hesitated before she answered."
Because she had freaking depression, I think, because of this. Remember,
it was really bad.
CDs at her. Remember that they threw CDs at her.
Oh, sorry, I was not supposed to laugh. They threw CDs at her. They was asking her to sign magazines with Beyonce and Jay-Z on the front at red carpet events.
Yeah, she said no.
Why would
she
they
would say no
that to her? They was fucking with her. No, they was really fucking with Keri, and I did not like that at all.
They were.
And I honestly feel like it's gonna take more than just Keri Hilson at an interview saying that, she met Beyonce.
I don't even like her. I didn't even like them asking her that question though. Like, leave it alone.
Leave it alone. Yeah.
First of all, no one is even asking for a collab. No one wants that. I don't know who wants that. I didn't ask for a Keri Hilson Beyonce collab. I didn't want to do that. I don't know why.
Why is this a topic? Why is this a thing? And so that's why
it's weird because that whole Beyonce diss that happened, that was from her first album. She released another album that with the No Boys Allowed that did
my favorite.
Yeah, so I'm like, what? So like, did it like? I'm trying to figure out like because it was still successful, no?
Because she had that. Wait, the album that the diss track was on was that on
the first one? It was the Turn to Me On remix. That was her first album, and she released her second album. So like she was able to release the second album. So like what happened with the second album that made because like she released the second album, and people loved it. So I don't understand why it was still a Beyonce situation.
I felt like. Yeah, because I felt like it was like kind of like paused for a second. And like they brought it back and they dug back down into that room that was already closed. They dug it back I think that's what had happened.
Okay.
And because I didn't even know in the beginning, I just thought it was Beyonce, but I didn't even know that they had ties. They even said she was shading Sierra or something. Oh yeah,
that was a real beef. There
was like a real beef between her and Sierra, and Sierra and her actually came on camera and squashed they did some type of, I don't know if it was like a call with
or
both of them was
like
on video
that,
or something,
yeah.
and they kind of squashed
but
it.
they squashed it, but they
which
beefed
even
again after
Sierra
that. They
seemed
beefed again
as
after
though
that,
she,
They beefed again after that, I think.
Yeah, because even Sierra was acting as though like it didn't seem authentic. Like I felt like it was kind of being forced. I don't
because she
feel
was
like
already
Sierra
beefing with Beyonce. It was like too many
Yeah,
girls.
and I felt like Sierra probably was like, I don't want no parts. Like I felt like she was like, like I'm not about to just be kiki and cool with you now because you done came for the queen, and I'm already ST era. I'm already not making sales, so I'm not about to.
And then she was already had a little thingy with Rihanna too. Remember her? Rihanna,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She didn't want to do with the girl. You know what I'm saying? Like she didn't want to do with the girl. Like Rihanna got her all the way together. Like, bitch, what stage will you be booking?
You speak of the stage you speak of
at that corner club on 19th and 8th. Like, no. But no, I feel like this is how I honestly feel about Beyonce and Keri Hilson. Like, if Beyonce did, but she hesitated and she gasped. It's something like she did like a sigh because it's like
she was carefully trying to choose her words because
I was asked this question.
It was her career.
Yeah, I was asked this question, and if I refuse to answer it, it's going to look like shade. So I'm going to answer it. And she answered it to the best of her ability, and I applaud her for that. I don't think she was authentic when she said she wanted to collab with Beyonce, because when she said it, you can hear like a change in her tone, almost like a little.
She was saying, yeah, she was. I think what it was because it was like she doesn't really care to collab with her. It's just like,
yeah, that's what I'm getting from it.
Okay,
like,
yeah, for the sake of the interview.
She's like, oh, it would be nice.
But again, it was weird. Like, the question was weird, and also not even with music, with movies, like a movie with Beyonce. Why? Like, I don't.
Why? Have you seen Obsessed?
Lasana, I don't want no
I'm
buzzing.
sorry not to. But that's what you want. You want the traction. That's how you got to ruffle.
I know, but no,
you got to ruffle them a little bit.
No. Lasana, me and Taylor been said Obsessed was garbage.
Girl, that movie. My mom, my mom, who doesn't even really watch TV like that, was like, that
it's
movie
awful.
Was terrible.
But you know what? Idris Alba and that white girl, you can tell that they were really good actors. But it was just
they carried the movie.
Yeah,
they literally carried that movie. She was like, I told you. She's like, you would say you would never lie to me.
Yeah, and then like
he's like, well, Sharon, where do you want me to go?
The Four Seasons or some shit like that.
She was like, to hell. But until then,
the Four Seasons.
Just the Four Seasons. Ugh. Girl, boo. But anyways, Keri Hilson is definitely, I agree with you. I want a comeback from her because I listened to both of her albums collectively. My favorite songs, Pretty Girl Rock, No Boys Allowed,
One Night Stand,
Toy Soldier, One Night Stand, Slow Dance,
Superhuman,
Intuition, Where Did He Go? There's so many songs that she has made. Energy, her pen, like you said, is disgusting.
Not even she wrote some Britney Spears stuff. She wrote some shit for whoever.
And like Victoria Monet, like I really feel like I admire a person who is the artist behind their own artistry. That shit is so sick.
Victoria Monet. And I really do hope that Silk Sonic, like Bruno and them, I really do hope that they have her on their new project, and I hope that they have her open for their tour. I really do.
Yes.
I really do.
Post baby.
Yeah, she working out too. She getting her body together.
Of course she is. How do you know? Why they get an ass like that? That's my song. Ass like that, baby. That's what I
as soon as she come to DC, Lasana, I'm there. I'm buying a ticket. I'm there.
I'm there too. As long as I don't have to have the vaccine to get in. I'll do the test and prove that I'm negative, but I'm not taking a shot to go into the venue now. That ain't that deep. I feel like it's old now. The beef needs to be over. Yeah. But I think the only thing that's going to stop the fans from beefing with her is like Beyonce literally coming out physically.
She's not going to do that shit. She ain't going to do that shit.
I mean, she's not going to do because it's going to make her look champ. Yeah. And she doesn't want to look champ.
And honestly,
for her
Lasana, I think the people that threw CDs at Keri Hilson, they're probably like 35 by now. So like, I just feel like
that's what I'm saying. We have to get older at some point. We have to change the narrative. Like I feel like everyone's just still following the same narrative. You have to understand that not only are Keri Hilson and Beyonce much older now, we're all much older. So if we're still acting as though, oh my God, like no, she said this about her on Turning Me On. Okay. like they do in the rap game. Like that's how they MC. That's how they rap. They talk. That's how they come for you. Like they
And
rap.
honestly, she was salty. So it was a couple things that happened. Like, you know, the producer made her do it. And then also
and
she
then
was
he tried
feeling
to deny
salty.
it.
Yeah, but then he came out and said that he was like, yeah, I made her do it. Then also she felt salty towards her anyway because she wrote the remix to Love in This Club with Usher. She wrote the female part, and then they ended up giving it to Beyonce, and she wanted to be on it. And that was when her album was coming out, and she needed that promo because she was in the video with Usher.
I saw that Keri Hilson was in the original video.
So she really wanted that, but they put Beyonce on it, and then she was.
I ain't gonna lie though, I do like the Beyonce version.
I do too.
And
they had the nerve to put Beyonce on the writing credit though. That's what made her really gag. She was like,
gagged. Why they do the girl like that? And she had to be so humble through all of this, and that's why it broke her down because she cried. She cried on one thing. I was looking at. She was crying, like she was like, no. She was like, this one thing that I was made to do.
She needed that promo for her album.
It fucked up her career. Like it fucked up her career. Like nobody wants to work with her. They're probably scared to work with her because they probably feel like Beyonce gonna say something or do something.
No, I think that's what I'm saying. It was weird because she had a whole.
But Timbaland stayed true to her.
Yeah, because Timbaland said that she was right for Britney Spears too. They will take her. They will take her writing real quick.
Yeah, I would love for her to release something, but I don't know like what direction. I would like her to stay true to her though, because I felt like Keri Hilson always had this sound about her.
She released some. I think it was like late last year. I think she released some like random like Afrobeat song. I'm like, no, it was really random. It felt cheesy almost. Honestly,
what is it called?
Damn, 11 years ago, Energy came out. 11 years. Wow, Pretty Girl Rock came out 10 years ago.
Isn't that crazy? And she still looks the damn. She still looks the same.
Beautiful. It's no reason
gorgeous.
why it's no reason why. And they always ask her about Beyonce in these damn interviews
because they're shady.
Part of her story. She's so much more than that. Ugh, that damn blonde streak in the front.
It's the blonde streak for me. That girl love herself a blonde streak, no matter what her hairdo was. She always had that blonde streak, and that was her. That was her staple. That's how people were able to identify her.
Wow.
And Kid Cudi in this damn dress, I ought to slap him in his face.
What you think about the dress? I didn't want to talk about it, but I mean, if you want to get to it, we can get to it. Also, one more thing about Keri Hilson, and it was one song, I didn't like this. It was one song she had on the No Boys Allowed album, the Lose Control song. I was pissed because I'm like, this is definitely a Rihanna throwaway.
You talking about something? It
sounded like Tay Amo and Rude Boy mixed together.
It did sound like Rude Boy because if you listen, it was like
it was definitely a Rihanna throwaway.
I said, my God, I didn't realize how much this really sounded like Rude Boy until I really listened to it. And she thought, shake, wind and lose control. I ain't gonna lie to you though, she fucked that joint up. Not the video, but I really like the production of that song. And like, even though it do sound like a Rihanna song, like we already knew where Rihanna was established, so it was like she could have even. But I would don't do the girl. I love Keri Hilson. Like,
me too. I loved it.
I'm so sad that we missed out on her for so many years because she just was so afraid to do something, or she probably felt like.
And look at her whole YouTube catalog. She was really on the right. Like she was really in her prime.
She was coming up.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't know like how she can repair this, but I mean, if she's coming
out, ask her about Beyonce. Shit.
If she's coming out and saying that Beyonce presented herself, first of all, Beyonce presented herself, and that in itself sounds kind of sketchy. But
because she probably felt bad for her. Because really,
I'm pretty sure that Beyonce probably had
genuine fans that did this.
Yeah, she probably had genuine feelings. And she probably said, nah, let me go ahead and stop this nonsense now because my fans really be going overboard. And
you saw how like Keri, she had like mental breakdowns like in front of us. It was just a lot. It was a lot.
It was a lot publicly. Like it wasn't like she was able to suffer, in peace by herself. Everywhere she went, she had to deal with that. I don't know how.
And now she was in because all I saw her. I mean, I don't know if she's still writing for people, but since then, I just been seeing her in like Lifetime movies and Hallmark movies and stuff.
I mean, she got this new movie called Lust that she's been promoting for the last 2 to 3 weeks. And I just keep telling myself, I'm going to go on over and watch it. But I just not have the desire to watch anything with Keri Hilson in it. Because I can already...
What channel is it on?
Girl, I don't even know if it's on a channel. I think it's an app or something. I don't know. And Keri Hilson, this is no shade, no tea. If you happen to come
I'm not even trying to laugh because...
But I just was like, no. I've never seen Keri Hilson acting. So it was just like...
You didn't? She was in like she was in some little stuff. Like she was in...
The who?
Hold on, let me look it up real quick.
I know you wasn't going to say The Best Man.
It was something like that. It was some Kevin Hart movie. I think no. It was something.
Was
else.
she in Think Like a Man?
I don't remember. I think she was in, but she was in some Lifetime movie with Megan Good at one point. It was that, and then she was in Almost Christmas. She was in that. Oh yeah, she was in she played like a slut. And then
slut.
Yeah, she played a slut.
Not Keri Hilson.
Then she was in Love by the 10th Date. That was the Megan Good one that came on Lifetime. Keri, I think Kelly Rowland was in this one too.
Oh Lord, they just all to see this celebrities together in one movie.
Yeah, she was in Think Like
Megan
a Man.
Good and Megan Good give me BC lists because even though she's like a prominent,
Oh, I can't.
I mean, even though she's a gorgeous girl.
Yeah.
Beautiful gowns, but I just feel like she just be a little bit below mainstream for me. Like a little bit below.
I think that she's like below the radar. And honestly, no, this isn't her fault because a lot of times I think Nia Long said this or somebody said this.
Mm-hmm.
They don't really give it's once a year when they give like a Black woman a leading role.
Yeah.
They said all the black actors, they all audition for the same roles. They see each other auditions all the time.
Wow.
Gabrielle Union, Taraji, all of them.
My girl Gabby. Now that's an actor right there.
Oh yeah. She been Gabrielle Union.
She been doing this for
all the white teen movies. She was in all the
still have her acting as though she's a fucking teenager up to today, or in her
somebody auntie or something. Yeah.
I'm loving it, but that's so sad to hear about the Black girls, and that's why I was like, let me not kiki too hard because they definitely be having it hard out there.
Even though I was,
and maybe it's just the roles that they in the movies
that they in the roles that they get, it'd be like the most predictable. Like that Nia Long movie that came out on Netflix last year, I was pissed. I'm like, this
so bad.
This is like literally like the 12th version of the same movie.
Like, it was so bad, and they even showed nothing.
It was horrible.
Bad. Did you see the one with what's the guy name? The little light skinned guy. He always in all the movies.
Michael
light skinned black guy. Huh?
Michael Ealy Finance?
Yeah, I think that's his name.
Who's on?
And he was in a movie, and it was like a cop. He had slept with some cop or something.
The white lady, Hilary Swank?
Yeah, but
that wasn't that bad.
His wife was cheating. No, that was good. That's what I'm gonna say. That was a really. I was taken aback because I'm like, predictable. Yeah, he slept with the hot cop, and she gonna come back and try to ruin his life. And I thought it was really good how they made a plot twist that his wife was actually really cheating on him. Like he was, she was really low key cheating on him. And friend. I kind of sensed that from the beginning. You know, when I seen
how the best friend looked at her and when
how he was looking at her when she was out walking around and stuff. And I kind of sensed that, and I already kind of knew where the movie was going. But they had, even though they knew it was predictable, they still captivated you throughout the movie. They still kept you on your toes. Like, okay, what's going to happen next? What's going to happen next? Because I actually thought that Hilary Swank girl was going to kind of sort of like come around and, you know, like help him and really like, you know, fall in love with him and like him help her or something.
She was a miserable ass bitch.
But she did some trifling shit to him. I said, this would be crazy as fuck. I'll probably watch that shit again. I'm still in the middle of Godzilla and King Kong, though. I got to finish watching that tonight, but this morning. But yeah, girl.
Damn, Latoya Luckett is in this Lust movie as well. Lust, a 7 Deadly Sin story. Tank is in it.
It's the C list for me. And let me stop, because I don't even know what list I'm on. Because if they see this, then what list am I on? And that is no shade, no tea.
Shut up. It's coming out on Lifetime April 10th. Oh, it was out already.
Oh,
that's probably why she was doing interviews, because she's promoting the movie.
Ooh, I need to give me a nice little drink.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch it.
Sit in front of the television and watch it and break it down for what it is, because I know it's gonna have me on 10 toes laughing. I already know.
Yeah, because I mean, because the Lifetime movies be just. Let me stop talking shit, because honestly,
they just be so bad.
I talk shit, but if I ever got an opportunity to be in a Lifetime movie, I'll be in that shit.
Because the acting is, and it be in one scene in one area. And the thing I don't like about Lifetime movies is like it be a scene at the school and then a scene at home, and then it'd be like for some reason it just always ends up being at home. That's always where the scenes end, like at the house. And that's how they keep the budget low, and it always looks like a low budget movie because it always starts off with like some girl, and then it shows like the pictures of her family.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
and shit.
You know what I'm saying? Then it's like, I'm going to the mall today. Derek came back into town, and yeah, he's not really getting up to the party tonight. So yeah, we're just gonna stay home tonight.
Right.
Like that's how the movies always go, and it's always like,
they get the budget first, and then they say, okay, what rooms can we do? Okay, let's write the script based on
what can we do with just using this house, because we don't have the money to be filming on the street and all that other stuff.
And then also they'll have scenes where like they're literally in one place, but they'll have the actor like look around all far and wide, like nigga, bitch, turn around.
Exactly, like girl, y'all budget is low. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna say I have not been caught up sometimes watching certain Lifetime movies.
But I used to be the Lifetime queen back in like
because they're always captivating. But I swear to God, every Lifetime movie is the same movie. It's always somebody infidelity.
And it's like sponsored by like Hallmark or some shit.
Yeah, some girl went to the big city and got a job in New York and then went back to the farm.
Or some abused wife fakes her death.
You know what I'm saying? Like someone's always being abused. Someone's being kidnapped.
And oof.
Something or there's
remember
a baby
that movie
to the
when
stalker,
remember that movie when the teenagers all caught syphilis at that high school?
No, what the hell was that?
I forgot what it's called, but it was like a movie. Y'all know it was a movie about some teenagers and they all caught syphilis or some shit. It was about STDs and they all caught syphilis and shit.
It's enough for me. See, now when we start doing movies like that, it's time to shut the production down. Because that time be blowing me, and I
my god, it was this movie called Girl Positive, and the girl caught like HIV from like this guy that she was crushing on.
Oh yeah,
it's called Girl Positive.
That sounds familiar. Mm-hmm. Is it old?
Yeah, like back in like the early 2000s. They had all the white Disney kids in the movie though. Yeah.
Yeah. Talking about Disney kids. I had seen a post today, and it was showing like all the old Disney movies and like the movies that were presented to us versus what was presented to our children now. Or to
Send it to me.
Girl, I don't even know where to find that post anymore. I don't even know what I was on, if it was Facebook or Instagram. But like they were showing us the movies that we used to watch when we were younger. Like
we had some bomb ass movies, okay?
Cetus Lapidus, what's that? Xenon.
Oh, Xenon, Cetus Lapidus. Oh my god,
that was like my movie, like the boom boom supernova,
zoom zoom zoom. Remember how I go boom, boom.
That was my movie. I remember every Friday night we would watch that movie over and over and over, just because. When we were
Right
younger,
on Track,
when the world wasn't so crazy,
and Double Teamed and all the movies. But yeah,
Motocross with the girl.
Oh my god, remember Brink
with the
skateboard
blades, with the skating. No, they were skating. They were inline skating on Brink.
Oh yeah, those roller skate. Yeah, roller skate.
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
Oh my god! Remember them three fine ass white brothers. The three fine ass white brothers, and they had it was called Jumping Ship or Jump Ship, or it was like two movies they had. And it was like three fine ass brothers, and one of the brothers played on Boy Meets World. Oh my god. What's their name? Lawrence. The last name was Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
The three fine ass brothers.
I think I know what you're talking about, but what was the movie about?
It was called Jumping Ship. It was two movies. One of them was called Jumping Ship, though. Let me do Google. Hold on. I'm about to say
I'm gonna have to hit Google.
Let me see. Quick. Jump. Joey Lawrence, Matthew Lawrence, and Andrew Lawrence. The three brothers. Yeah.
Yes, I remember.
August 17th, 2001. But it was a sequel to another movie that they did before this. And there were three brothers.
It was about, what was it? Literally jumping ship?
Oh yeah. So the first movie was Horse Sense. Remember the movie Horse Sense? And then the second movie was Jump Ship. So the Horse Sense, they were on a farm or some shit. I don't even know. And yeah. Y'all know what I mean. I'm not trying to get into it too much. We'll go down a whole.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Okay. Anywho, yeah. So Keri Hilson, leave her alone. Let her live.
Let her live.
Let her just do things. Stop asking about Beyonce in the interviews. Like no one asked for a collab. Like who wants to? That didn't ask for that.
That's like, I just would have been so disrespected. I would have probably been like, you know what?
Because she ain't been doing
But if
shit.
I don't answer this question, then I'm going to be ruled out as rude. Yeah. So let me just go ahead and
she needs to do a versus. Because Swiss Beats, she needs to do a versus. Because Swiss Beats have been trying to ask her to do a versus. And she's been declining. Like, sis, no, go do a versus. They've been trying to pick people, but I think she should go against Esther Dean, honestly. But I don't know.
Keri Hilson?
Yeah.
Esther Dean?
Yes.
Why do you put them together?
Because that's the only thing I could think of. But yeah, I think she can go toe-to-toe. Don't make me do it, Lasana. Don't make me do it. Keri Hilson song credit. Don't make me do it.
With who?
Don't make me do it. Because you're trying me right now.
Who, me?
Yes. She has some pins. Britney Spears. She wrote the
Who, Keri Hilson?
Yeah. Pimpin' All Over the World.
That's why
that.
That's why I'm saying, why would you pit her against Esther Dean?
Because Esther Dean she wrote half a damn Rihanna's catalog. What you mean?
Well, then, yeah, he makes sense. Yeah, right.
Esther Dean got Esther Dean.
And I want it better than every good at it. Second year.
Keri Hilson wrote Icebox. She wrote
got an icebox to where my heart used to be.
Runaway love, love, love. Run away, love, run away. Yep.
Keri?
Yes, Keri Hilson. Yeah, that's why she needs to stop playing. I try to tell you her pen, man. I'm just trying to tell you. She wrote a lot on the She wrote a lot of songs on Britney Spears' Black album.
Give me.
She wrote some stuff. I got your back, boy.
That was my shit.
I got your back, boy. Let me look up Esther Dean real quick.
Didn't she write something for
Esther Dean has writing credits on Katy Perry Firework. I mean, Esther Dean will kind of wash Keri Hilson, but still, like, she can go toe to toe. She wrote Super Bass by Nicki Minaj. She wrote Take Care by Drake. Where have you been? Where have you been by Rihanna? What's My Name by Rihanna? You can ready, come and get it. Nah, 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 nah.
She made that? Oh yeah, she did, because she did. She made that with the intention for Rihanna too.
Yeah, she sure did. She wrote Rihanna's You the One. She wrote You the One by Rihanna. She wrote Pills and Potions. She wrote
Pills and Potions.
Oh, she wrote Countdown. She wrote Countdown by Beyonce. She wrote Countdown by Beyonce. She wrote Talk That Talk by Rihanna. She wrote Grand Piano by Nicki Minaj. She wrote Right Now by Rihanna. She wrote He Like That by Fifth Harmony. She wrote Esther Dean wrote some Trey Songz stuff. I see him on here. I see a lot of Nicki Minaj on here too. Let me see. She wrote Drop It Low Girl, Drop It Low Girl, because she's on that song. She wrote some more Nicki Minaj. Damn, Nicki Minaj. Oh, damn, Nicki Minaj. She wrote a lot on that Pink Print album. Drunk on Love by Rihanna. Complicated by Rihanna.
Yes, Drunk on Love. Yes, Complicated.
Let me see. Little Freak by Usher. Oh, she wrote Little Freak by Usher and Nicki Minaj. She wrote We All Want Love by Rihanna. She wrote Thinking About You by Ciara. She wrote Rock Me Out by Rihanna. Sex Therapy by Robin. She wrote Sex Therapy by Robin Thicke. She wrote
Sex Therapy.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. Yeah. Fooling, lay it on me, Kelly Rowland. Yeah. So she would wash Keri Hilson, but it'll still be a good fight.
I know she paid. I know she's sitting in LA somewhere in a motherfucking $35,000.
She wrote some City Girl stuff too. Shit. Any last words about Keri Hilson?
I need an album.
I'll take a single or two.
I'll definitely take a single or two. But I really want some. I feel like she's just so much better with when she releases a whole project versus like giving a single, because I feel like she's past that point now.
I want her to warm me up. You've been gone for a minute. You've been gone
You
for a
want to
minute.
hear?
Sis. Give me a sample.
The way I love, the way you love me, love me, love me. It's the
way
you
you
love me.
I hate that shit too.
When she dropped that, I was like, no, Keri, what happened? I'm finding myself loving SZA more these days. I have a love-hate relationship with SZA. I don't know why. I think it's because she doesn't really perform very well, but she can make like very good music.
Who?
SZA.
What you mean perform very well? What you mean, like perform live?
I've heard her live.
Oh.
And I didn't really enjoy it too much, but I enjoy her as a person and an artist, but for me, I want the whole package. So I need your live needs to be like up to par or at least a little bit believable, should I say? But it's no shade, no tea. Like I just know, like, you know, some days times you have a bad day, sometimes you have a good day, and that's what I'm gonna leave it at. But I love her as an artist. I love her as I just love her, like, period. Like, this last song she came up with, not so much. Because it's too
the Good Day, that Good Day song.
No, kiss some more, kiss me more.
Oh,
whatever.
With Doja Cat.
Doja Cat. I felt like it was too poppy.
You didn't like the Kiss Me More song too. Oh yeah, so yeah, how did you feel about that song? You didn't like it?
I didn't like it.
Really? It reminded me of so I liked it because I feel like it's a good song. Like the production, it's a good song. The visual, it's a good song, but I think that I like it because it gives me, and this is where I do agree with people where it said, because people say, I don't know if I talked to you about this before, but people complain about how Doja Cat they feel like she's snippets of other artists or whatever. But this song reminded me of like a back in the day Gwen Stefani, No Doubt. It reminded me the song I feel like the song brings me back to like those 90s teen movies, like the She's All That. Like I can hear the song playing on like a She's All That movie. Like when she walks down the steps after her makeover, like kiss me.
Yeah. And was it not another teen movie?
Yes, it was.
But what's the other one with the girl Sabrina, the girl that was played Sabrina back in the day? She was going to that school and she fell in love with the boy that was the outcast. Yes, that type of stuff. Like you drive me crazy. That was my movie. See, that was my 90s. That's what I grew up on. Like I grew up in an era where movies actually made sense. Like they had meaning to them. Like it wasn't anything going on. Like, and so that's how I definitely feel. But I feel like people said, like I felt like she tried to recreate the magic that Say So had. I felt like she was trying to give that energy, and I'm not gonna say it fell flat because although she was trying to give that energy, she still looked great.
Yeah.
She looked beautiful. She looked gorgeous. She's always going to give you a visual. She's going to give you a mood. And that's what I felt like she gave in the video. Just for me per se, I just did not, I'm not going to say I don't like, let me change maybe what I'm saying because maybe it's coming out wrong. I'm not going to say I didn't like it. The song is definitely catchy and it's not something that I would be on my phone like, oh my God, let me listen to Kiss Me More. Like, I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't do that, then that means that I may have liked it for the moment or for what it is, but I just I wouldn't really go back and like listen to that. It doesn't have replay value to me, I guess what some people say. I wouldn't go on my phone like, oh, let's play that. No, I wouldn't do that because I don't. I feel like I feel like we're super. It's TikTok-y. I feel like we're in an era where everything is now going to be geared towards TikTok because people are now starting to pick up that everything is a TikTok now. So I know that someone's going to make a dance to this. If we make it like extra like poppy.
But Lasana, I feel like right now everyone is like super analytical on music right now and like being really nitpicky right now because we're all inside. If this was like at the mall, like at the mall, like a Charlotte Russe or whatever, like okay. Or like at a, no shade, or like a, out for like a breakfast and shit,
it would definitely fit into a Charlotte Russe background, but I don't I don't necessarily think that that's it though either. That people are being nitpicky. I just think that music itself is just always evolving. It's always, changing. It's like a changing thing. And so right now TikTok is a huge thing, and I don't know when TikTok will die down because there's always something that's going to come next. It's going to be the next best thing.
They're going to evolve because honestly, TikTok wasn't even TikTok at first. It was all about Triller. Triller was the first TikTok. And now Triller, TikTok came along and like knocked Triller over. So now Triller is rebranding, and Triller is actually creating like new ass content, like some real ass like video clips and shit. They partnered up with Versus and shit. So I think TikTok is going to probably progress because I think TikTok has like some type of partnership with like some record labels or some shit because they making people go viral. So it's like we're helping y'all songs out. So I think that it's going to be like a real thing.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm kind of anxious to see like where things go. We're not in the era. I love the era of where artists actually promoted their music, but I feel like we're in an era now where it's like, okay, where music promotes itself because TikTok's going to do it, or my reel is going to do it on Instagram, or this is going to do it, and I'm not going to have to really promote this. I'm just going to drop it, and it's the fans are going to do the promotion. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to do anything anymore. I feel like that's where we're at as a state of promotion. But I miss the days of promotion where it's like, oh, you have to go on a show and talk about your album, and then you're going on tour. I miss those days where it's like authentic promotion because it shows that the person actually cares about their craft. And you know what I'm saying? But now we're in a new era, and I can't be mad at that. So I'm just excited to see where things go. And I'm in an era where the elites, Rihanna, Beyonce, Kanye, Drake, those people that are up, upper echelon, and they are the staple of the music industry right now. Because I feel like even though we have all these people coming out that are super talented, that have a great pen, that do this and do that, those four people to me have always, currently to me, are still holding the batons. Like, they
would die to get a Beyonce feature because Beyonce don't get on songs with just any old body.
With anyone, right? If she gets on a song with you, that means she saw something in you that she was like, okay, this person.
That's why I'm quality. Like, yeah, Megan, don't. That's why I'm like, if I was Megan, I wouldn't care about none of what the haters say.
Nothing.
I got a song with Beyonce, and she came on stage with me to accept my award with me. The only reason that Beyonce and Jay went to the damn Grammys was for Megan.
Yeah, I'm just awaiting the Elise to see what they gonna do.
Yeah,
because I know Rihanna's gonna come, and I know she's gonna come hard. I know she's gonna stir some shit up and break some shit down, and really just have some people gagging. I really feel she's gonna leave the girls gagging. Like, I really feel...
What did you want to say about the A$AP Rocky stuff?
Oh, I mean,
they went to Drake's party together the other day.
Yeah, and they were trying to make that a spectacle, but I'm confused to why that's a spectacle because they mutually departed. So stop trying to make fetch happen. And like, I don't get it. Like, people just be wanting to take stuff and run with it. And that's what I just don't like about the me. Because you just never know if you're getting truthful shit. Because they want to take, she was at the party with, she took A$AP to Drake party. Okay. And Drake and Rihanna
invited them. Shit.
Moved on from each other. Like, she curved this nigga on live television. That's when we should have known that there was nothing going on between them. Because this man reached it for a kiss and she fucking dabbed on his ass. Like, come on. We know better than that. Rihanna's just loved within the industry, and that's just the relationship she has with the people. And whether or not she did have a romantic relationship with Drake, they're at a point where they can be around each other at a party, and she can be with her significant other, and that's that. Like,
period. Do you think they're gonna last?
Do
you think they're gonna last?
Rihanna and A$AP?
Or is it like a fling for her? What you think? I mean, because they've been friends for a long time.
That's what I'm about to say. I feel like their friendship is beyond the friendship. I don't think that she's in love with him. I don't think that I think it's giving fling, but it's given like fling, but like I know you friendly fling versus just like a fling, regular fling. But I honestly still always and still say this to this day that I still feel like she still is in love with who she was in love with. Like I don't feel
Christopher?
Yeah, I don't feel like she ever fell out of love with him. And it was in her music and Anti. If you listen to Anti, you can tell that whole entire album was devoted to him. Like you can tell.
Interesting.
Yeah, listen to the album.
What song?
Reading between the lines. People don't.
What song
you can listen from top to bottom in every song. From the first song, Consideration probably the only one that don't really have anything, but everything else is literally tailored to Chris Brown. Like literally every song.
You think Chris Brown is still in love with her?
I do. I feel like he never fell out of love with her, and I feel like ever since they departed or whatever, because I honestly believe that it was Rihanna that left Chris Brown versus Chris Brown left her, because it was like, oh, Chris left her, and no.
And he ran back.
Rihanna left him, and he's even said in plenty times that, like, you know, you left me, I came back and did you dirty. Even in one song, I forgot what it's called. If I could trade her in, I don't know if it's I should have kissed you, I should have told you, because it's a song like that on his Fame album or one of them. I think it was Graffiti, not Fame. And then there's another song that he had where he was like pretty much telling her like, oh, if I could trade her in, I would, so I can be with you again or something like that. Like I felt like they really were, like he said, in love. Like, but I also think that he also started to fall in love with Karrueche, and he literally was at a place where he was in love with both people, because both of them showed them different sides that he really needed. And I think Rihanna was like the crazy, quirky side, and I think Karrueche was more so like the grounded. Like,
he left Karrueche. Remember, he left her high and dry to go to that damn courtside game with Rihanna.
He left her high and dry, and that's what I'm saying. He already showed Karrueche
so
what it was about.
Because he told her, he was like, "I'm gonna be right back," and the next thing you know, she was watching TV, and then she saw them on TV together courtside. And that's what she told her. That's what she told Ayanla. She said that he was gonna be right back, and then he was on TV with Rihanna.
And that would have been sick, and he probably realized did that shit because he probably was doped up, and probably was like, okay, well, let me go. I'm gonna be right back real quick. And he was out there with Rihanna, and they was having a good old time.
Flicking it up too. Remember flicking it up in the Lambo and posing and stuff. Remember that?
Yes.
Remember that whole thing? And that was when Unapologetic came out. Remember? And they released them remixes, the 2 remix, the birthday cake remix, and then it was the turn up the music, it's turn it up.
I feel like they still, like, I just always, and it might sound cheesy, but I always was like, I wish they would just get back together.
I don't know. Chris Brown is unstable. He having kids all over the place. It's too much.
That's what I'm saying. And just work on it. But he's just not in a good estate now. He's just doing whatever he want to do. He got all these kids coming out, you know, just doing whatever, moving around. He think he's still 18. Like
niggas breaking into his house and shit.
Sir, you're like literally 30.
But anywho, all right. So, real quick though, I'm excited for the Sweetie mixtape that's coming out at midnight tonight. It's called the Pretty Bitch Playlist or whatever. She has some features on there, so I want to check it out, and see. You know, I like her music. You know, I like to see her evolve. You know, people talk shit about her, but whatever. So that, and then the Megan Thee Stallion released the video for Movie featuring Lil Durk. So I'm gonna watch that after I get off the air too, because I didn't get a chance to, but I saw some snippets and they were bomb. And then also, are you familiar with this new rapper named Lakia?
No.
Yeah, so she's a new rapper, and she just dropped another mixtape called In Due Time, and it's pretty good. It's pretty fucking good. She's up next. Honestly, I think she's up next. But I will say this though, I want her style to be more authentic to her. I feel like she gives me like a very tomboyish vibe, but her Instagram, it gives me like Young Miami. Like she looks like someone.
Okay.
Yes. So I'm gonna let me see her page real quick. Hold on, real quick.
I'm about to say I gotta look into.
Let me look at it. It's just, and the thing is like you can tell she just got some money or whatever, which is good. Like, you know, I love the wigs, I love all that. But it's just it's giving me very much like the same old style. It's not giving me individuality. But again, you know, everyone's wearing lace fronts and stuff now, but it's just the fact that it's just not giving you. Or I mean, I don't know her, but it's not giving individuality.
I get it.
Yeah, look at her page. I sent it to you just now.
Okay, let me see.
But it gives me I was watching Armand Wiggins and he said she gives her like a knockoff Cardi B, but I'm getting Carisha from this. I'm getting very much like Young Miami from this, but she's a young girl. She's 19. So she's, growing into herself. And then my cousin MKBeats, he actually produced a couple of songs on here too. So shout out to my cousin. She's a beautiful girl.
Though, when she's beat.
Pretty. Yeah.
No, let me not say when she beat. She's pretty. She's a pretty girl, period.
Yeah.
I like this red. It's like a look. She got like a red here on her.
Yeah.
Okay, girl. Let's see. I just feel like there's so many people coming out. I just can't keep on tabs. That's why I just really don't be even putting my energy into it. Because I'm like, look, if something come up that they do that I like, I'm going to like it. But other than that, I'm not about to go in here researching the girls. They're going to have to do something to wow me. Bia.
I love me some Bia too. I want her to drop some more music. Her last mixtape, for certain. I love that. But yeah, I want to.
What happened to Melly?
Who? Oh,
Melly.
Yeah, I think she kind of fell off. I think people are forgetting.
What happened to her?
She's releasing music still, but it was some song she came out with like a few months ago. I tried to check it out, and the video was boring. It was boring, Lasana. I couldn't finish it. It was boring. I was bored.
Melly.
Yeah, I was bored. Yeah. Anywho, thank you guys for listening to episode 93 of Heard the Podcast. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. Make sure you guys subscribe on YouTube. Make sure you guys listen to us on all podcast streaming platforms. We are available there. Make sure you guys follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Heard the Podcast. This is Danny, and who are you?
Lasana.
All right, now, and we
Clocking out.
Bye.